Namaskar dear students, prayers to Ma Sharda. We are studying electrostatic potential and capacitance. Okay, chapter 2. Today's topic is potential due to a system of charges. Okay, suppose system consists point charges Q1, Q2 up to Qn, and we have to obtain electrostatic potential, in short electric potential, again short potential at P, okay, due to all these point charges. Okay, I have drawn some Q1, Q2, Q3. You can arrange randomly, okay, no problem. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, up to Qn. Okay. Now we know that for electric potential by a point charge is kq by r, and it is a scalar quantity. So we need only the distance. That's why let us consider this distance as r1p. Okay, distance of Q1 from P, that is r1p. This is r2p. Distance of Q2 from P, that is r2p. Distance of Q3 from P is r3p, up to r4p and r5p and rnp. Okay. So we know that V1 electrostatic potential due to Q1 at point P will be equal to kQ1 upon R1P. This distance, okay, kQ1 upon R1P, where we know, don't see this figure, this is not given in your textbook, okay, this is reference, okay, for your concept that we will discuss afterwards. In textbook they have given this figure, okay. So where, what is K? It is Coulomb's constant. Its value is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. We can replace at the end, okay. Similarly, what will be value of V2, that is potential at P by Q2, is kQ2 upon R2P. Similarly, potential at P by Q3 will be equal to V3, that is kQ3 upon R3P. Dash 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 Vn will be equal to kQn upon Rnp. Okay, therefore total electrostatic potential at P will be equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus dash dash up to Vn, can be written as, see, in all formula there are K is common, okay, so I can take K as common, so it will be Q1 upon R1P plus Q2 upon R2P plus Q3 upon R3P plus dash dash up to Qn upon Rnp, okay, can be written as K sigma Qi upon Rip, where I is from 1 to n, where I is having value 1, 2, 3 dash 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 up to n. Okay, so up to this we have discussed. Now see, we have considered all the distances from P itself. But if you want to mention the location of P, okay, then you have to consider origin and you have to show position vector of P from origin. Okay, so that's why now I'm drawing this figure. Okay. In that case, what will happen? See here, this is the reference figure. Okay, don't draw, just for your concept. As far as theory is concerned, you don't need this figure. See here, origin is O, point P is here. Suppose position vector of P with respect to O is R. Position vector of Q1 with respect to O is R1. Now we are considering O as reference point. Okay. Now in that case, what will happen? See, OP plus PA will be equal to OA according to triangle method, and therefore OP is R plus PA equals to OA is R1 So PA can be written as R1 minus R. In that case, AP can be written as R minus R1, opposite. Okay, so mod of AP equals to mod of R minus R1 can be written as mod of PA also, because magnitudes are same for opposite vectors. Okay, so now what will happen? V1 means potential at P by Q1 can be written as K Q1 upon mod of R minus R1. By same manner, we can say V2 will be equal to KQ2 upon R minus R2. Dash dash dash. Vn will be equal to KQn upon mod of R minus Rn. This is not shown in textbook, okay? This is for your concept. So that's why V at P will be equal to again V1 plus V2 plus dash dash up to Vn can be written as K as common. It will be Q1 upon mod of R minus R1 plus Q2 upon mod of R minus R2 plus dash 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 up to Qn upon mod of R minus Rn. Okay, so it can be written as K sigma Qi upon mod of R. This is mod R minus Ri. Okay, I is from 1 to n, where Rip, that is position vector of I with respect to P, will be equal to R minus Ri. For example, R1P will be R minus R1, R2P will be equal to R minus R2, like that. Okay, bye.